honestly, I don't know why Tyler is allowed to go to other countries and make money when people from other countries can't go make money in her country. I don't think she should go on tour. She shouldn't be legally allowed to go on any fucking tour, bitch. The only tour she should be going to is in her country. She should tour her whole fucking country. And the same way where her country doesn't want foreigners, she's a foreigner in other people's country. So I don't know how the fuck she's allowed to go on tour. In general, she should only be in South Africa.
Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Uncle P with another episode of Uncle P's podcast. Now, guys, before we jump onto the topics of today, I have fallen so much in love with our Throwback Thursday style of doing the show that I want to make that literally the way we run every single show from now on, with just a little bit of a twist on the Throwback Thursday, which you will see this coming Thursday. So what does that mean? We will have multiple topics on every single show so that we do not miss any topics ever again. With that said, cue the intro. Oh, Tyler. Ish, you know what, nah? It's like we just can't rest, nah? Every corner you look, there's something happening that involves South Africa.
Why will the Nigerian be inviting another Nigerian to South Africa when they're killing your people?
Okay.
The people who go that invited Tyler, are they South Africans?
They are not South Africans. That's it now.
You see, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes, I understand what you're trying to say. But the people who have invited her, we are calling all of them to order right now. That's what we are doing.
Okay.
We are calling all of them and telling them that this is not the right time to entertain her or for her to come for a concert here in Nigeria. Because right now, we Nigerians, we are upset, we are angry that this is what's happening in their country. And any way we are going to do to get to the government, whatever it is, or if it's true and the entertainment or true whatever, we should get to them. Then they understand that we ourselves, because this is the best way, this is the only way we can fight.
Key words. This is the only way that we can fight. What does that mean? They cannot do to you guys, I've said this so many times on the show, they cannot do to you what you are doing to them, because you are not doing to them what they are doing to you. You are not in their country breaking their laws, unaliving their children, prostituting their women, selling powder, you name it. Zero. So what are they going to do? They're going to hinder people that did absolutely nothing to them just because they have no other way to get to you. Literally, those are her words. These are the educated people. This is how they use their sense.
Because when this whole thing was happening, what did we do? We chartered planes and went to go and bring our people back. Look at the way they attacked them in South Africa. Some of them were attacked, some of them were killed. And now they are back. So at the end of the day, this is the only way we can reach to our government and say, look, we don't want this. You do this to our people and you want to come and get money, because obviously she's going to be paid for it. Is it that we don't have, in the entertainment industry, like I mentioned earlier, are we not doing better? Who is Tyler? What is she coming to sing? Which song is she coming to sing? Come and display what for us? We are not interested. She should stay until.
You all saw that, right? She's talking so much nonsense. First of all, she can't finish a statement because she's realizing she's about to talk nonsense. Who's Tyler? What she got? And then she keeps holding back her words. Name any musician in Nigeria that is bigger than Tyler, including your Burna Boy. Guys, sit down. You're making noise. You're making unnecessary noise. You're even embarrassing yourself to the extent where your earring even felt. I want to see that again. I gotta see that again. Let's go.
Who is Tyler? What is she coming to sing? Which song is she coming to sing? Come and display what for us. We are not interested.
See our ancestors, like too much humor. Our ancestors are like taking shit like yeah, man, you can't talk shit about South Africa without embarrassing yourself. Now look, you're a meme. Just noise. Unnecessary noise.
Is she coming to sing? Come and display what for us. We are not interested. She should stay until their government sorts all of this thing out, or until our government, everybody sits down and sorts everything out. Some things should shut down. Entertainment from South Africa should shut down for now.
So that means Nigerians too should not go to South Africa.
Yes, we shouldn't go until they have brought us back now. Nigerians.
Let me get.
They're confused. Okay, so we should okay, if that's the case that you guys want to cut ties, then just go back. You only took 300 back. There's plenty still here, and you're making all that noise. Who is going to be affected by all this noise you guys are making? Let's be honest, guys. You know, the sad thing is, I thought, you know, maybe this is just a small thing. No, this is a massive thing. To the extent where I really, you know, I was so disappointed. I thought VDM was intelligent, smart. He was one of, but then I realized, no, he's just a content creator. He uses whatever is trending in Nigeria to make money. These people do not believe in Nigeria. They are using Nigeria as content. Just listen to the words that came out of this imbecile's mouth.
Alright, so first of all, there will be no Tyler show in Nigeria. It is not happening. So this is a message to the show organizers and the show promoters that are bringing Tyler into Nigeria, that show is not happening. Not when Chidinma Adesina is battling deportation in court in South Africa. In Nigeria, is battling deportation in court. And you want to bring in Tyler, then you will sell tickets. Then
imagine this guy uses the fact that Chidinma is embarrassing their whole nation as an excuse, as an argument point against Tyler. Guys, you see, when I tell you now, you cannot argue logic, you cannot argue facts, you cannot argue sense with these people. To them, as long as they are speaking, that's all that matters. It does not matter what you're saying. How are you using a situation that is embarrassing your nation, that is showing that your nation is so filthy, is so useless, that an individual that was rejected by a nation came and represented your nation, you gave him an award, made her a queen, went to the world to represent you, and today he's saying, ew, you all stink. And that is what you are using as an argument point. Okay, VDM. Like I said, very disappointed. I really had high expectations from somebody like him, but he's Nigerian. It's my own fault for thinking that, you know, he would do any better.
Tickets, then Tyler would make money off Nigerians. These same Nigerians that South Africa hates so much that they are hunting the Nigerians down and even killing them. Then you are bringing Tyler into this country. This is a warning to you. If you go ahead with that show, we will come to that showground and we will bring it down. We will bring the whole show down. We don't care what will happen. We'll face the consequences. Some people might even lose lives, and this is not jokes.
Some people may even lose lives, and this is not joke. And this is the truth, guys. This is not joke. People will lose lives. That's Nigeria. It's a lawless country. It's a lawless country, I promise you. It will happen, as he's saying, if that show happens. But let's continue to listen.
We don't want Tyler in this country, and that is what it is. Right? You see, this whole thing about xenophobia didn't even start now. A lot of you just, maybe some of now just started to use this internet, right? I'll take you back to 2019. 2019 xenophobic attack from South Africans to Nigerians was so crazy that I was crying like a baby. I even posted it on my Instagram then. I had to bring it down because of community guidelines. It was so crazy. A video where South Africans would chase down Nigerians on the streets. They will carry stick, hit them on their head until they are unalive. It was.
First of all, those videos don't exist. That's the reason why he had to say that. He had to take it down because of community guideline. Those videos do not exist. There are no videos of South Africans chasing Nigerians and unaliving them. And but anyways, listen guys, we've already debunked all this. They want to live in their lies. Shapunjan, continue telling your lies.
Not a joke. It was crazy. The videos was crazy. You think it's all these videos you are seeing now? Back in 2019, it was bloody and it was crazy. I was watching these things, I was crying. That a black man, somebody with my skin tone, with my skin color, will hunt me down because I'm in your country. For what reason? You claim that I'm taking your jobs and I'm taking your women? That is why you are hunting me down and then you are unaliving me? In 2019, it was so crazy that a lot of celebrities started speaking up. And that is the reason why Burna Boy can no longer go to South Africa. It was so crazy. These are the tweets that Burna Boy made then. Because
Nobody cares about Burna Boy in South Africa, honestly. Nobody cares about Nigerian musicians. The reason they cannot come is because they could not sell tickets. Doesn't matter what he tweets or what he wrote. But guys, you see the problem with Nigerians now? They don't realize that they're not as smart as they think they are. Because they are so easily manipulated because people now understand that they are emotional beings.
If you change your mind or you cancel the show, God will punish you. In fact, you have to fasting the dates to come so that you come and perform in Nigeria. If you cancel that show, God will punish you. Come to Nigeria and come and perform. Come and do your show in Nigeria. Nigerians are solidly behind you. We are going to support you with our full chest. If they burn you well, come to Nigeria, Tyler. Rubbish.
So, after they made all their threats and everything else, I was like, man, Tyler, what do you need from Nigeria? Like, seriously, how much money are you even going to make there? So I researched deeper and then I realized the scammers got scammed. Perfect. Tyler scammed the scammers. You can't make this shit up.
Did Tyler just successfully rage bait Nigeria and use Nigerians as a marketing tool? Free marketing from the biggest of influencers in Nigeria. Very Dark Man, Tunde Not, Gossip Mill, you can keep naming them on and on. They all spoke about Tyler, and she has literally been the #1 African artist trending on social media. Earlier today, Tyler announced the cancellation of her show in Lagos, Nigeria, after making the public announcement basically like 24 hours ago, or 48 hours ago, if I must say. Nigerians came out in so much rage and anger, saying Tyler cannot perform in Lagos. Everyone was making videos about Tyler, talking about Tyler. And we know what the meta does when you talk about an artist all the time. The ratings literally go up, positively or negatively. Earlier today, she announced the cancellation of the tour. And everyone is still talking about Tyler. Now, come to think of it, did we actually think Tyler was so dumb to perform in Lagos, Nigeria during this very heated moment? I did not see this coming though. Her team is smart. Her team is very smart. Very smart.
Now everybody is figuring it out. Everybody's realizing, man, Tyler scammed everyone. This was all a marketing strategy because he knew these buffoons, these mumus, these idiots, they were gonna catch feelings. Now, Bon, you have made her even more famous. When last did we speak about Tyler?
Tyler, give your marketing team a raise. I want to categorically tell you guys, Tyler had no plan, absolutely no plan to come to Nigeria. But you know that anything when Nigeria enter, it a trend. So she had to put Lagos on that tour so the Nigerians would jump on it angrily. And she baited you guys, and everybody don't chop the bait with 2 hands. Now Tyler's tour is trending. She doesn't even need to advertise it again. It's trending back to back to back to back. Every social media platform. Twitter is on fire. You think that I really want to come to Nigeria? Oh boy, she throw banana and give all of una chop am. And now her tour is trending. And trust me, everybody that does not like Nigerians will go for that tour. People that don't like Nigerians will make sure that that tour is a success anywhere in the world she goes to. I personally feel that we should have ignored Tyler. We're all angry, yes. Ignore her. When she stepped foot for that Muritala Mohammed International Airport for Lagos, then go send her back. Been a better way to do it. But now you have helped her to sell market. She'll go on tour, make so much money. You will have helped her sell market. She's not going to come to Lagos. It's a win-win for her. She threw banana for you guys and you ate it.
She threw banana for you guys and you guys ate it. Well, we are glad that you guys realized that you got scammed. The scammers got scammed. Thank you very much. But guys, the threats that they are making, this should be a warning to South Africans, especially to you who are still associating yourself to Nigerians. These people don't like you. They don't like one bit. Tyler did nothing. Tyler has never spoken politics. She's never given an opinion on anything. But look at the way they're attacking her. They will attack anyone that is South African just to send a message. Regardless of whether you did them wrong or bad, they don't care. So they are not xenophobic, they are not racist, they are not Afrophobic. They are allowed to attack any innocent South African as long as you are South African, because they cannot attack any South African who is doing illegal things in their country, who is breaking their laws. So any South African is a danger. But anyways, Tyler decided to respond.
I saw those videos and I said, I'm coming. Yo, December in Nigeria.
Yes.
It's too much.
Oh my god.
Guys, you know what? Tyler is trolling them. She's not going to Nigeria. Nigerians are worked up for absolutely no reason. Moving on. Oh, you can't make this shit up.
I thought South Africans were lying when they said some Zimbabweans are thieves. They are stealing and hijacking our cars. Since xenophobia started, when people started being chased out of South Africa, we have experienced a lot of car hijackings and property being stolen.
We sent back their criminals. Well, I was telling you guys, the ones that are going back are criminals. South Africa literally registered 9% of their crime rate dropped since March, and March went onto the streets. You see? Oh, when I talk, oh, you always blaming foreigners, saying foreigners are the criminals. In their own country now, they are seeing water, they are seeing flames, they are seeing the things that they were doing here in South Africa. When we told them, they did not listen. Now, born.
On a broad daylight, at night, anytime you can just hear the news that somebody and someone has been robbed and somebody's car has been hijacked and some people lost their phones. They were told to lie down, you know, and crime is increasing in Zimbabwe.
Do you know how many videos I've watched of Zimbabweans saying how safe Zimbabwe is?
Have all of you traveled around Africa in general? I know it's a very large continent, but the neighboring countries, for instance, I imagine you've been to?
Yeah.
Are there similar issues with the neighboring countries?
It's very interesting. We spoke about this just before the interview. It really is the case that when you travel up from South Africa into Africa, the northern border is the Limpopo River. The Limpopo River borders between South Africa and Zimbabwe, for example. But when you cross the Limpopo River going up north, you immediately feel safer.
Really?
So, and I've had the exact same experience. We had a sort of road trip once up through Botswana, Zambia, Malawi, back through Zimbabwe. And in each of those countries, including Zimbabwe, I felt safer than I do every day in South Africa. And you don't experience that you have to, look everywhere you go, you have to check your pockets or you have to look behind you, someone's might stab you or whatever. And it was a sort of a personal experience, but I also...
And we said it. Of course Zimbabwe is safe. There's nobody to rob. There's no one to steal. All your criminals are here doing the crime here. We keep saying it. Nigeria, all the foreigners that are coming to South Africa are bad apples. The good ones are back home fighting and trying to fix their countries. We are getting all the rotten potatoes. And here's the proof. Now look, we sent them back. They are going back to their country. They are showing them their true colors, their true nature. But when we told them, we were the liars.
which is a testimony to what South Africans have been saying. Yeah, they were saying these guys are stealing, these guys are hijacking cars, hijacking buildings, and we are feeling that heat now. So if you are one of those people who left South Africa just to come here and commit crime, the long arm will catch up with you. Soon you will be in Chikorobi and
you can't make this shit up. We sent back their people went back home and decided to show them the true flames that they are criminals. But when we told you guys, your people are here doing crime, oh, you are always blaming everything on foreigners, everything on foreigners. We sent your people back. Anyways, moving on. So now, you know, sometimes when you look at these figures, you ask yourself, is this real? Like, are these real figures? Like, when we tell people that South Africa has more than 20, 30 million foreigners, on the live stream, there was a Nigerian there that was going on the comment section. How uneducated we are, how we don't have that many foreigners in the country. Do this maths.
Malawian officials have reported that the number of people traveling to South Africa has dropped by half, from 600 a day to just 300. In recent weeks, at least 50,000 Malawians have been repatriated from South Africa as anti-foreigner groups demand the exit of all undocumented migrants from other parts of Africa. What does this decline in travelers from Malawi to South Africa mean for...
She said the number has dropped from 600 a day to 300. We have repatriated 50,000. 600 people were entering per day. Now it's 300 per day. As in 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. As in 21, 2,100 people per week. 4,200 people in 2 weeks. 8,400 people per month. Almost 100,000 people a year. And you are telling me that we do not have an immigration problem. You are telling me that foreigners are not a problem. Okay, maybe my math is wrong.
The two countries. Chimwemwe Padata has more.
Before xenophobic public sentiment spiked in South Africa a few months ago, about 600 Malawians were traveling there every day for various reasons. Many were job seekers or already employed in the country. Some were just in South Africa for better living conditions, according to Malawi's immigration department. The new stringent screening measures by Malawian authorities at the border mean that now only 300 people cross into South Africa every day.
Some of those that are going to South Africa are business people, whilst others are going there for academic reasons, while others are also going there for medical checkups. We still have very few numbers.
Are you not ashamed to say that some are going there for medical checkups? Are you not ashamed to take that out of your mouth, that people are leaving your country to go to another country for medical checkups? That your own system is not good enough to cater? Okay.
Numbers of Malawians who are also intending to go back to South Africa to do small-scale businesses. So on average, approximately in all our borders, that's for Manza and the data, we are recording approximately 300 to 350 plus Malawian nationals, which is almost half to the total figure that we have had previously when things were normal.
Economists may...
Previously when things were normal. So to them, you over 300 to 350 people every day to come and open small-scale businesses, things they should not be doing. Malawians are not here opening businesses. Who are you lying to? But, okay.
Meanwhile, say the ongoing migration crisis may have negative impact on businesses that rely on cross-border trade. I asked some Malawians what they think of the latest developments.
There are so many jobs, and the currency there is somehow strong compared to us. So running away from poverty at home, they're still rushing there. And
there are so many jobs. But South Africa, which is which? Are there no jobs, or are there so many jobs, or are they just not hiring South Africans? You see, when I tell you, eventually they will expose themselves. Everything we've been saying is coming out to the light. They are speaking, and they're not controlling their words. There are so many jobs, so many opportunities, but just not for South Africans, because they would rather hire slaves. Julius Malema.
They're thinking that the violence is just a temporary thing.
You know, some returned and they are going back after seeing that the situation here in Malawi is not okay.
Comparing the life that they have been living in South Africa and unlike here in our own country, that is why I just see, despite what is happening in South Africa, people are willing to risk their life in order to have a better life, or to just find the greener pastures that they want to have in this life.
Despite what is happening in South Africa, they are still coming back. Guys, I told you guys, they will come back. There is no hope in their countries. The reason they will come back is because what they are saying online is a lie. Nobody's being unalived. Nobody's being beaten. Yes, they are being forced out. Now their businesses are being forcefully closed, but nobody's being harmed. Because their harm is not happening, they still feel like they have hope. Why? Because this time around, they will come back documented. And then your law will protect them. I said it, and I've said it many times before. These people are just returning home to go legalize themselves so they can come back and continue their masipa. And guys, we saw it on the previous video. I said it. All this, they did it. They just did it now on the recent World Cup. Ghanaians are embarrassing themselves with Nigerians. India, Vietnam, they are busy entering to people's countries. Guys, this thing is so bad. When I tell you can't make this shit up, I mean you can't make this shit up.
How does an entire youth football team just vanish? So this Ethiopian youth football team, comprised of boys ages 14 to 17, competed in a Swedish football tournament called the Gothia Cup. They lost 3 of their games, won a consolation game against Germany, and then they just disappeared. It says they missed their flight back to Ethiopia, prompting a missing person investigation and an international alert. Now, a representative from the team did go back to Ethiopia, and he told the tournament organizers that the players are safe, even though they haven't been physically located. Swedish police say they found no indication of trafficking, coercion, violence, or any other crime. Now, one important distinction, this isn't the Ethiopian national team. These kids are a part of a football academy called Double Pass Football Project. Now, the representative of the team that I mentioned earlier, that's the head coach. He made it back. He said approximately 90% of the players had spoken to their parents and decided to remain, and that the parents did not want them to return. Now, the most logical explanation is that the players are probably using this as an immigration opportunity. And I wanted to do some digging because I've never heard of shit like this. But apparently,
bruh, you've never heard of shit like this. This shit is happening everywhere. It's happening. This is how South Africa got screwed over. 2010 World Cup. That's why Donald Trump was on the neck of everybody. Was like, I'm not taking chances. This is what they do. They claim to be doing sports. They come for competition and vanish. Do you know how many soccer players, tennis, you name the sport, came to South Africa and stayed? FIFA World Cup was the biggest. They're doing it everywhere. How many people went for the Olympics and disappeared? Ethiopia. They're gone. They called their parents and their parents were like, hey guys, make a plan, don't come back. You see, now this is going to hinder international sports. Eventually a lot of countries will no longer want people to come to their countries for sports because of nonsense like this. They carry no shame. They carry absolutely no shame.
Apparently, there is a precedent for this sort of thing. In 2014, 4 Ethiopian track athletes disappeared after an international meet in Oregon. Apparently, they were seeking asylum. In 2017, 6 Burundian teenagers disappeared after an international robotics competition in Washington. Same deal. And apparently, this happens to Eritrean football teams all the time. They said they had players disappear in 2007, 2009, 2011, 2012, 2015, 2019, and 7 this year. Now, I don't know much about Ethiopia, but it sounds like maybe these kids are seeking a better life. So I guess as long as they're safe, I'm cool with it.
How does it? I guess as long as they are safe, I'm cool. What if America, you people have a problem with people kabooming your country? Right now, you people are pissed off a lot of people. There's war happening. As long as they are safe, do you know what their intentions are? Look at what the Somalis are now doing in your country. How did it all start? Black America. Remember, you are the one nation that is mostly targeted, that has more to lose because of this kind of masipa, because of this kind of nonsense. Watch your backs. We have been warning you guys for a very long time. Watch your backs. Watch your back. Look at what is currently happening in Italy. Guys, Italy was warned, just like everybody else around the world. We warned everybody. We said, Bafwetu, Lisini. South Africa, did they listen to us? No, they did not.
Crowds of migrants swarmed into Ceuta, either swimming around the border point or scaling the fences. Spain's national broadcaster reported between 2,000 to 3,000 crossed over from Morocco in a matter of hours.
2,000 to 3,000 crossed over in a matter of hours. And that is the taxpayers' money is going to have to cater for them. Now, where are they getting the oomph and the balls to do what they're doing?
9 people lost their lives. Ceuta is a Spanish territory in North Africa, about 22 kilometres from mainland Spain, across the Strait of Gibraltar.
Viva España! Viva España! It's been a very tough experience to go from the ocean. It was very tough. The police officers tried to stop us, but our will and our determination, we could came here.
Today's arrivals come after about 1,500 people swam to the city in the past week. It comes after Spain's Supreme Court recently ruled migrants intercepted at sea attempting to reach the enclave could not be returned under a provision that applies here as it's on mainland Africa. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez says his government would send extra resources to the area, but local officials are demanding the urgent deployment of troops. Italy's Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni says her government is considering to end its long-standing Schengen free border movement with Spain in the light of today's events.
You the one who decided to change your law, which led to all this nonsense. Now you want to send aid. Do the Spanish people agree that their money should be used for these people who don't care how they enter their country? Guys, Donald Trump warned everybody. Although, like I said, when I bring up Donald Trump, please, let's just have an agreement. I don't agree with a lot of things this guy says. But there's also that 10% of what he says that people need to listen to.
You know, I saw Spain yesterday, and I watched the catastrophe that took place. It looks like an invasion of a country by hundreds of thousands of people. And that same thing's going to happen to us if the Republicans don't get elected, except worse. Much bigger, much easier to get into, despite the fact that we have built thousands of miles of wall, which I said we were going to do, but we didn't have that, forget it. But we have the safest border in the world if we're not in office.
Well, technically Poland has the safest border in the world because Poland has a shoot to unalive policy if you enter into their country legally. But this is the truth. Donald Trump is right. But you know how America is actually tackling this situation? Remember on the previous video, we even spoke about it in a live stream.
US is saying that they are ending the visa processing in Botswana from 1st of August 2026. That means if you want to go to the United States and you're in Botswana or you're from Botswana, your process is going to be in South Africa, Johannesburg. That is, you have to spend more in terms of you take a flight from Botswana to South Africa, to Joburg. You stay there till the date of your appointment for your visa processing. Not just that. Once you're there, you will now spend extra for hotel fees. I don't understand what is wrong with America. What do they think they are, or who?
Who do they think, or what do they think they are? Seriously, you're going to ask a country like America, who do they think they are? What do they think they are? Who do you think you are to go to America? What are you going to bring to the Americans that they need from you? This is the problem with you guys. You want to go into people's countries like as if people need you guys. Americans thinks they are the shit. And they've said it for many years. They are the shit. Now they don't want you there because you are shit. Moral of the story is what? America is now devised a strategy to get people not to come to their country, so that people don't start calling them xenophobes, or they are this, or they are that. They devised this strategy. They said, you know what, nah, you want to come? Okay, you can come, but
Malawians intending to travel to the United States must now apply for visas from Kenya following a new U.S. policy. This move signals a much bigger shift across Africa as Washington rolls out a new visa processing system beginning 1st August 2026. In a notice published on 15th July, the U.S. Department of State said it will discontinue routine visa services in many cities across Africa, redirecting applicants to a smaller number of designated regional hubs. For Malawians, their visa hub will be in Kenya's capital, Nairobi. It's not only Malawi that has been affected. The US has closed its visa processing centers across 25 cities in Africa, including Nigeria's Abuja, Asmara in Eritrea, Durban in South Africa, Harare in Zimbabwe, Juba in South Sudan, Lusaka in Zambia, Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso, and Antananarivo in Madagascar. In practical terms, this arrangement means visa applicants must travel to either other African countries or other designated cities within their own countries.
No, that means stay in your country. Stay in your country. Stop going into people's country. They do not want you in their country. Stay in your country. That's what it means. But you know what, South Africa? They can't. You know why they can't? Do you know why they can't?
So after South Africans were defeated by Canada, they went back home. Underline the word home. Underline the word home. Why would they get back home? Because they actually have a home. Because they don't feel strange when they are told it's time to go home. I mean, are you people getting what I'm trying to say? Do you get the meaning of the words that flow out of my mouth? In case you don't get it, it simply means that there are lots of people that don't understand the word home. There are lots of people that start fidgeting the moment you tell them go home. It means there are lots of people that behave like vampires to holy water, or more like holy water to vampires, and start fidgeting. They start agitating the moment you tell them to go home. South Africans comfortably went home.
South Africa comfortably went home. Nobody's telling a South African that they need to go to this African country to get a visa to go to this country. South Africa, you're not a problem to nobody. You are the true example of how Africans should behave to the world. You represent Africa well. Everybody else just fucking it up for everybody else. Now look at the way the world is treating us, because of a bunch of desperate buffoons who cannot fix their countries. But anyways, moving on. Hey, Julius Malema. So, Julius Malema is currently beefing with MacG.
MacG, that thing is called MacG podcast. It's a political party, that thing. It's a political party. Its role is to depoliticize the youth. It's a political party formed to depoliticize the youth. That is his role. That's why he drinks alcohol during presentation, making alcohol fashionable and telling those who are calling themselves chillers that when you are chilling, you must drink. And then speak loosely about everything black and African. So cheaply. And then when we attend to him, he says they want to cancel me. He thinks he's special. He thinks wearing flip-flops is something special. He wears flip-flops and insult and attack every black person, attack Mini Dlamini, attack all of these things.
Notice the only reference he has is Mini Dlamini. He can't come up with anything else. Ashmara Julius, what's the beef? What's the issue? What did MacG do to Julius? Guys, I was wondering, where did this start? Because I haven't heard anything. But let's keep listening.
And what is that? Why would you even be shaken by something like? Why would you follow? If you are a thinker, why would you follow something like that? At least Mwiseni gave you something to listen to. If you want to learn something, he calls people there of stature who think, who talk sense. I was watching him yesterday with
So MacG doesn't call people who talk sense. He doesn't call people who think. A
few moments later.
I wonder.
Yeah, how life has changed. I heard you saying no, the youth must not get involved with government. What? You must don't use this platform to depoliticize the youth. Yeah.
The day you guys get depoliticized, that's when the enemy is going to be very happy, because its intention is to depoliticize you.
But no, what I was saying is that
and this thing of yours saying no, we don't need government, we can do it on our own. It's not true. You can't.
We're living proof of it.
No. What is this? You call it what? You call it what? This? This. Before he continues, what Julius Malema initially wanted, he wanted to control MacG's podcast because he saw how big that platform is. You see, Julius Malema needs everybody to be EFF soldiers, and he had hoped that MacG was going to he had a voice and he can mislead the youth into believing his propaganda. But it did not work. That's why he wanted MacG to be political. He wanted to mind MacG, but MacG was not falling for it. Saying to MacG that he's not succeeding. Why do you think he was saying this? Listen to his reasoning. We must give you the best of the best equipment, that you can televise this thing uninterrupted, interactive, live. Now, you can't do it. Laptop Why is the government not identified? It's a job of the government. You are excusing them by saying you can do it on your own. You are excusing them. The government must identify potential. And where ideas are brilliant, put money. And whether that idea is going to succeed or not, we don't care.
But we supported it. You know that's not how it works.
No, but that's how it's supposed to work. But that's not how it's supposed to work. Because once the government gets involved and they put money, they will then push their propaganda and their narrative. Do you think if the government was paying my channel right now, I would be able to say the things that I'm saying today? Julius Malema's problem is he wants to control everybody. So I was wondering, where exactly did this problem all come from? And then I found this video.
Like, hey man, what's going on here? But anyway, so here's the manifesto from EFF. This is the first line, bro. It says, the EFF will take up struggles of all immigrants. And then in brackets, most of whom are economic migrants and asylum seekers in South Africa. Close brackets. Whether they're in the country legally or illegally. That's what it says in the manifesto, EFF. Kid you not, bro.
No wonder they.
Kid you not. I was like, whoa, that's wild, man. Yeah, the EFF has never gotten a ride with this immigration thing.
He's literally saying what we have all said before, what we have all thought before. The EFF has never gotten it right with this immigration thing. He didn't say anything different. But Julius Malema, the problem is he needs to trend. Julius Malema has lost relevancy. I don't even know why bro is not in jail. I really don't even know why bro is not in jail. But anyways, moving on. Yeah, this one.
It is a boom revolution. And our broom shall be symbol by broom. Broom, 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 broom. Broom, 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 broom.
Guys, you know what? You can't make the shit. That is literally the slogan of his campaign. I was like, this can't be serious. This cannot be real. This is his campaign. And then let's let the rest of the video play, and then everything starts making sense.
When I was given opportunity to speak about drug issues in this country, to say that in my estimation, nearly 70% of people who are holding offices, political offices, executive, National Assembly, national and state levels, local government, nearly 70% are using one drug, or the other. I mean, different level of narcotics, are being, abused. And this is why they are not even stable. And they are not coherent when they speak.
When they are not stable, they are not coherent when they speak. The question is he lying? But you know what, Tinubu doesn't give a damn.
No matter what I do, they will still abuse me. Yeah. I'm the president. I won't do it. I will preempt you. So you are a failure. You just spoke. Me, I'm a performer.
They clap it. This guy just insulted them. He says they are failures. He's the president. He will go ahead and do it. He's a yeah, I tell you, my man. You know what, guys? If Tinubu wins this election, it is evident that it's not in the quantity of the population, because Tinubu says, I don't care. But hey, see, apparently, allegedly, this is what drugs does to you, it makes you not care. It makes you not care.
The deal is done. No other thing. Whatever we need to do, coordinate from the world level and build on our understanding. We act as one family. You represent a conscience, a nation that want to break the shackle of poverty, ignorance, and hopelessness. You are in a good company. That's all I can say.
Anyone that understood what he said, please comment below. Any of you that understood the words that came out of his mouth, please comment below.
And all I can promise is that I won't give up. During the primary that got me here, it was tough. During the general election, it was tough. Now that if you look at one of them, no one without history among these calabash. No one without history. The head was the chairman of the Privatization Council of Nigeria.
Guys, I'm sorry. I have no idea what he's saying. I can't understand nothing he's saying. Like, all I'm just hearing is noise. But, listen, let me give Nigerians credit where credit is due. Nigerians have stood their ground and they are fighting this nonsense. They said, no, enough is enough. So, they started burning brooms. Yeah. They started burning brooms. They are burning brooms as a symbol of rejecting the APC and the Tinubu administration. I'd like my friend. It's Saturday. I love you guys. But you can't make this shit up. Yeah, I call now. All the best with Nigeria and your elections. Hopefully it's fair and you get a new leader or a leader that will put your... you can't make this shit. Guys, like I always say, if you love the truth, this is the channel to subscribe to. I'm your boy Kofi, and I shall see you guys on the next one. Cheers. Yeah. Broom, 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 broom. Broom, broom, broom. Tinu, my man.
Tinubu once said, we may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger.
We may be hungry, but we can manage our hunger.
Is it forever? Is it for Gary?
Forever. Is it for Gary? Is it for beans?
The more money you have, the more comfortable you become.
The more money you have, the more comfortable you become.
No matter how short you are, when you come out to see the sky.
No matter how short you are, you get out here, we see the sky.